8-point method we're discussing today. This is a little bit more of a westernized version of Feng Shui, but because so many folks know their money corner and their relationship corner, I want to bring it into the teachings. And the reason I love it so much personally is because you get to be your own authority and overlay this map anywhere you wish in your home. We're going to talk about that so you have a better understanding of 8-point method for your home, your office, your bedroom, your personalized office, meaning not where you go work, but maybe you have a home office, right? So the 8-point method is generalized in the sense that this is really the map we're going to overlay onto the home using the door. Everything is the door. So when I'm walking through my front door, this map gets overlaid onto the entire space. If I'm walking into my home office, this map gets overlaid onto the home office. If I want to take that down to the micro, and you know I love micro and macro and hologram to the whole, so if we take that down to the micro right on our desk, we can overlay this, and the money corner becomes the far left corner of your desk. So you can see where you can micro or macro this map, however you decide. I love putting it everywhere because why not? Support the money corner in the home, support the money corner in the home office, support the money corner in the on the desk, right? Why not? So we're going to break it down a little bit. Again, this only goes by the door direction. So when you walk into your front door, career and life path are always going to be at your front door. In that close corner, it's our knowledge, wisdom, self-improvement corner. That's always going to be in this area of the home space or office. Again, I'm going to let you overlay it where your needs are, but you can take it as big or as little as you like this map to be. This area of the home, and you can see where I've kind of dotted the lines here. This is going to be your tic-tac-toe board, so to speak, that you can overlay on the space. Why do we do this? Because it gives you a little more room other than the corner. You can see this whole area becomes relationship, love, and marriage. You can see this whole area becomes the money corner, prosperity, and abundance. So we don't have to stick so tight to the corner unless it is on our desk and we need a little less space. So we go into the far left corner of the home upon walking through the front door, and that's your money, abundance. In the middle, directly across from your front door, is your fame, your reputation. In the far right is going to be your relationship, your love, your marriage area. Here is your children and projects. Why? Because things that you birth aren't in the human nature all the time. They might be a book you're writing. They might be an art project you're working on. And then in this far corner, communication, travel, and friends. Well, what does that mean? And how do we stimulate that acupuncture energetic needle point for these areas? Good question. How we're going to do it, let's take the money to start. It's going to be, what is abundance for you? What is money for you? I like it very personalized so that it's about what you say money is for you. Because it may not be about money. It may be about abundance. It may be about wealth. These three words and prosperity, interchangeable, because it's not always about the tangible money. Abundance can mean I have an abundance of friends. I have an abundance of laughter, right? So it can be a lot of these areas in the home. So what would I put here? If it were me, I love the Chinese tchotchkes. So I'm going to use the money toad. She's the 3-legged toad connected to the moon. You never want to place her on the floor. Some other items that are money in Chinese are the jade plant or the money tree. You might want to put an abundance Buddha in that area. If you're personalizing it for yourself, I love to do the vision boards. So you might have a vision board specifically for wealth, prosperity, and abundance. What does that look like for you? Create your own acupuncture energy needle point for balance and harmony. If we're looking at the relationship area, these are the two main spots most people ask me about. We're going to be putting pairs of things that mate for a lifetime. So for instance, I have a pair of swans, glass swans there. I have my personalized element happens to be earth for relationship. And this is where the BaZi astrology chart that I do as a Feng Shui Master gives you the personalized experience. But for today and a lot of my classes, I give you the tools to do it for yourself. I have the agates, hearts, pairs of them in my relationship area. I have a picture of me and my husband in that area. If you're single and you're working on your self-love and your self-relationship, you might put your favorite picture of yourself in that area. So you see how this energy connects to the things that are poignant to you. The idea is that you see the reminder of the acupuncture energetic needle, and the subconscious knows immediately what's happening. It stimulates that inside of yourself and in the space. The two are always working to mirror each other. What's some other things I can tell you? Career at the opening of your door. I have put my business cards by my front door. I know it's kind of crazy because it's not like I have clients coming in and out, but it's the energy, right? Everything. So the placement of that stimulates it for me in the sense that it does support my career. So what's career or life path for you? Maybe you're not sure. Maybe you're in a transition moment. I'm not sure what I want to be when I grow up. Some days I have those myself. So this would be the area you might start to cultivate. What are some of your ideas? What are your top 3 things that you say you might want to have in your life for your new career or this new transformation you're going through? Fame and reputation, these other points might be a little more self-explanatory. Obviously, if you're trying to build your reputation, I'm trying to grow subscribers. I'm trying to build my channels so that you can get the goods directly in your home. I might be putting some things that I'm working on for Instagram and my YouTube channel in these areas, right? If I'm in my home office and I'm overlaying this simply in my home office, I might be putting my client files in this area of the home office. Again, everything is based on the door direction. That's all you have to worry about. So if you're walking around with your 8-point method, it's always changing depending on the door direction, right? So we're always holding it this way, and the door determines the layout of these points. I hope that's helped you today get started in your 8-point method.